Hey guys, I'm Sudhanshu. You're watching Srinudi channel and welcome back to another video. Today in this video, I'll be telling you the reason why the practice of touching the feet of elders came into being and what does science have to say about this practice. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Indian culture, specifically the Hindu tradition, has a lot of traditional practices that is being followed by millions of people across the globe even to this day. And one of those ancient practices which was being followed since the Vedic period is touching the feet of elders. Now what does religion has to say about this practice? So when we touch the feet of elders, and that elder can be anybody like your parents, grandparents, elder brother or any senior citizen, when we do that, it's like an act of showing respect to that person. You are surrendering yourself to that person and paying respect to that person's knowledge, experience and all the things that they have done better than us. And since that person has roamed the earth more than what we have done, we have to show respect to them. That's the basic underlying reason why this practice came into being. This is what tradition says about the practice. Now, seeing it from the scientific angle, that science viewpoint, there are some health benefits from this. It's like an exercise. So if you have to touch the feet of elders, you have to bend down, and that's like a kind of exercise you're giving to your body. And there are different styles of touching the feet of elders. One is just bending down and touching. The second one is bending your knees and then touching the feet. And the third one is just lying around doing the Sashtanga thing and touching the feet of elders. You can commonly see this in Hindu temples where the devotees will be doing this. Now each style has a different benefit in it. So in the first one, when we bend down, it's like an exercise which you're giving to your backbone. And the second one, you're bending your knees, it's like you're giving some kind of relief to your joints. And the third one, you're resting the whole body onto the ground. You're just leaving your weight and then relaxing for some seconds. So this is what the medical benefits are from this practice. Now coming to the energies one, other explanation that science gives is science never believes on God or a ghost. It just says positive energy and negative energy. Our whole body or environment is surrounded by good vibes or bad vibes. That's nothing but the positive energy and negative energy. When there is a lot of negativity surrounded around your body or in your environment, you don't feel like doing good things. Your mood gets upset. So when there is more positivity, you feel like doing some good things. Your mood will be fine. When we touch the feet of elders, there is an exchange of energy taking place. So the person who is being touched becomes the giver of the energy, and we become the receiver of the energy. The whole body is just filled with nerves, right? So there is a transport of positive energy across the nerves, and also this enables the brain to secrete good chemicals so that our mood also becomes fine. So that person's heart and brain also reacts to it and feels good, who then blesses us with wisdom, knowledge, success in our life. This was the reason why the practice of touching the feet came into being. If you like this video, then make sure you press the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.
Important note: when we say positive energy is created in our surrounding, it means to say that you get that feeling of greatness about that person and also a sense of inspiration from them. Just because a person is elder than us, it doesn't mean you have to touch their feet. The main intention of following this practice is to draw some inspiration and goodness that is found in them and not found in us, and pay respect to their achievements. This is what I meant with creating positive energy.
I'm invisible.